Hello. Okay, I need to get comfortable, okay? So, let me see. All right. In a couple of videos, I've always gotten the question, May, show us how you do your face. So today, I'm gonna be doing a full glam makeup on my face. So this is the blank canvas that I'm working with. Okay, so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put it in the chat. Oh, hi, Hannah. I missed you in the last live. I hope you're doing okay. Me too, me too. It's been a long time coming. Okay, let me keep struggling with my thing. Hi, Jessica. Okay, so you guys, before I go ahead to do my makeup, I wanted to show you guys what my face looks like. So this is my face without full glam, no makeup, nothing. And then I'm going to show you how I really conceal every little spot and every blemish on my face in a way that when I make videos, people think that my skin is super smooth, but it's not. Okay, I also have acne. Look at that, my face is full of blemishes. I have acne prone skin. So I'm gonna start with my lip balm. And guys, let's just chat. I've heard that a lot. The two people that I've been told I look like Ciara, and I've been told at some point when I do like braids and stuff that I kind of look like Rihanna. I have no idea for that one. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with my Laneige lip balm in Sweet Candy Bonbon Gourmand. So I'm gonna put a little lip balm on my lip. Hey, are you still? Oh yes, love. I am still on glutathione IVs. Yes, but I have a confession to make concerning glutathione IVs. I think that I really truly set myself up for failure with the glutathione IV because I was sick last year, so when I got back on it, I kind of set myself up for failure, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I'm saying that. So with glutathione, you're not supposed to take any alcohol, like no alcohol at all. But okay, the first thing I want to do is I'm setting my base. This is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream right here. This is really good. I never used to moisturize my face and set my base because in my mind I was like, oh, I have an oily skin, but this does magic. Okay, so I have two base products that I use. If I can find the other one, that would be great, guys. I'm not very prepared, so I'm gonna go with this hydrating face cream first. I do love my wine, Hannah. I do love my wine. So I'm gonna go with a very small quantity. So it turns out, like, I thought I could take a little quantity of wine here and there, but it turns out you cannot take any alcohol, like not one drop. You can if you want to, but then you're not gonna see the results that you want to see, you know. So I'm just applying this generously on my face. Okay. If I'm looking down here, I have my mirror down here, so that'll probably be why I will be looking down there. Yeah, so you can drink alcohol if you want to, if you're on glutathione. The issue is your glutathione is not gonna work the way that it is supposed to. That is the downside of it. Okay. So the next one that I'm going to use, this right here is my secret to glowing makeup. So if you see my makeup, right, it has that glow, that underlying glow to it. This is the secret right here. Is the MAC Strobe cream. This MAC Strobe cream in Gold Light. This one right here. It's about 30 something dollars. It's a good quantity. It will last you a long time. So when you use it on your face, it gives you a nice gold glam shine. I have used it. Oh my gosh, I have used it so much. There's not much left. So this is really good. When you do your makeup on top of it, it gives you a nice gold finish. I don't know if you can see this, but my hands are already, you see how gold and shiny it is? This is the effect that it gives on your face when you do your makeup on top of it. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my face as well. Yeah, Marc, they've not been doing quite well in the last decade, but I am living for their lipsticks. I am living for their lipsticks. Okay. And guys, I'm gonna talk to you about something that bothers me a lot when it comes to skincare. So you know I cannot do all of this without talking about skincare. This is the part, and into this video as well, I just want to chat, like, so please ask me anything. This is a part where I'm not too fond of the eyebrows. I didn't want to do my eyebrows off camera, but I wish I did, because now we could have just continued this video, because usually the eyebrows is what takes a lot of time. So after you do your base, your moisturizer and everything, sometimes your face might get very oily. So your eyebrows, that might cause the pencil to just slide on your eyebrows. So I just use this little puff thing and just dry the eyebrow area, just so I can go in with my pencil. You guys, my stuff is, the last time I did my makeup, I did not arrange my bag, so I don't know where my pencil is. I'm sorry. You guys, seriously, I don't know where my eye pencil is. Oh, talk about preparation. I found it. Yay. Okay, so I'm using this is the Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner in Espresso. But this is what I'm using for my eyebrows. I started using tretinoin 0.25 and the acne has dried up. So I have my pupil. Right? Okay, let me tell, I tried tretinoin years ago. It made my face worse. Then I panicked and I stopped using it. And then later I found out that that is the normal reaction when you first start using tretinoin. I did not know. If I had known, I would have pushed through. So they say you have to go through a phase they call purging. So that was me going through the purging phase, but I don't think I realized that that's what was happening. So I panicked. I thought it was making my acne worse, so I just stopped it altogether. So I'm going in with this Maybelline eyeliner in Espresso. This is my favorite eyeliner. I've been using this for like 5 years. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw my eyes. So on this video today, I wanted to talk about skincare and like every other casual thing. And honestly, I just have some things that are heavy on my mind that I wanted to talk about it. Yes, it does make you put, yes, I did not know that. I wish I knew that at that time. Yeah, I broke out violently, like cystic acne, everything. My face was so it was so inflamed. It was irritated. So I thought maybe I had like an allergy or something, so I just stopped using it altogether. Okay. So the way I draw my eyebrows, it just depends on how I feel. But yeah, this is usually the mess that I go with. I love a nice looking eyebrow. I don't feel my eyebrow too much because I'm gonna come back and scrub it in. I love cartoons. I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants. I love cartoons. I'm watching cartoons all the time. You guys, you notice cartoons playing on my TV all the time, right? Yeah. Try it again. It's been a game changer. Also, juicing cucumber has been. Yes, for the juicing, I agree. I do juice. I've been juicing for 4 years now, every morning. If not, I think my skin would have been way worse than this. If you go to my community tab, I shared a picture of my acne about like 5 years ago. It was bad until I changed my diet. But yes, I'm gonna try tretinoin again, especially because I'm in my 30s. I'm getting old, so I need to try it and see. They say that's the secret to youthful skin, so we'll see about that. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so I just go gently under the brows like that. Do you guys do you guys remember a time on the internet where everybody was doing makeup tutorials? Oh my god, nobody knew how to do the makeup. And then everyone had this special rule like don't draw your eyes like this. Draw your eyebrows like this or do your makeup like this. I think it's so fascinating to see how far we've come, right? Like right now, people know, everybody knows how to do the makeup. People are like doing their own thing. People now do makeup according to their face shape. They're not doing makeup because this makeup artist told them to do it this particular way. You know what I'm saying? I really like it. I like where we are right now, you know. Almost feels like the time of makeup influencers has passed. No, back in the day, they'll tell you, oh, don't draw your eyebrows like this. You have to draw it this particular way. That was annoying. So after that, what I do is I just brush the a pencil. Um, yeah. So I just slightly brush it backwards like this just to smooth it out and make sure that there are no harsh lines in the beginning of the brow. So I brush it like that, and then I brush my natural hair upwards like so. That's it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Brush, brush, brush. So we're just smoothing out that pencil that we drew on top of the eyebrows, top of the hair, and then brush it facing upwards like this. Cool. Mauve, a shade of pink to cover here. Oh my god. Do you guys notice like there's like 200 different shades of mauve and like 500 different shades of nudes? I am tired of like a million different shades of nudes. It gets on my nerves. Like it really does. Guys, I wanted to talk to you about something very personal. Thank God now we are in the TikTok. TikTok. I I can genuinely say that I am defeated with TikTok. TikTok is not for me. Simply because I cannot keep up. It's going so fast, and I think that app is very addictive, and I don't like it. A couple of times I got on TikTok. This is a true story. A couple of times that I got on TikTok, I was like, oh, let me just watch a couple of videos, you know, and just wind time. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. By the time I realized, it was 4 hours later. So that app is very distracting, it's very addictive. I don't like it. The moment you focus on that app, before you know it, 5 hours has passed. I cannot live my life like that. I cannot waste my time like that. So it's, yeah, TikTok is a no-no for me, truly. So I'm looking for the concealer. I have a different concealer that I use to conceal my eyebrows. That is what I'm looking for right now. God help me, because I'm working with a very heavy mess out here. I wanted to talk to you guys about something personal that I've just been feeling. Let me see. I blame you too for my horrible brows for the past. Me too. You know, one day, Hannah, I'm going to put, I'm going to put up a picture of what my eyebrows used to look like in 2010. Oh God. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. There's just one strand of hair poking out on this angle brush. So I'm gonna go in. I conceal my eyebrows with L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade Almond. This is in the shade Almond. You can get this at Walmart. I think it's like $11 or $12. This is really good. If you're on a budget and you want a good concealer, try this concealer. It's not over drying, it's just perfect, and it will conceal your problems away, honey. Trust me. So guys, I wanted to talk to you about something. So, and this is very personal to me, right? Sometimes, do you ever feel like our generation, this like with social media, there's so much pressure, and sometimes you feel like you're not succeeding, or you're not where you're supposed to be, because someone on the internet, there's someone always on the internet saying that, oh, they were a millionaire at 25, they were a billionaire, they made their first million at 27. So that just kind of gives you unnecessary pressure. I don't know, it's just one of those things that goes through my mind. So I'm gonna conceal my brow. The confidence I had to child, you were not alone. I am on that table. So this is how I conceal my brow. The way makeup is now, you can really just do whatever works for you. I'm not here to show you how to draw your brow. I'm just here to show you like the steps that I take to do my full glam makeup that um, I use on my channel. Okay, so now a lot of people don't conceal the top of their brows, but I do. I think it's a personal preference. Um, yeah, I like to do the top of my brows with the concealer still. Some people like to use the color of the foundation, but just not me. I was just having this thought earlier today, and I felt defeated. Girl, snap out of it. Snap out of it quick. Because I am so sick and tired of random people on the internet telling you that you're not trying your best. Like, life is hard. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of like people making you feel like at 25 or at 27 you're supposed to have real estate property and $5 million in the bank. Like, come on now. That is not realistic in the slightest. Like, I don't even know how they come up with this type of goals. I get it, it's good to be delusional. I am number one the Lulu fan. I am very delusional when it comes to certain things, but when it comes to like the reality of life, no. Reflection is needed in life, but comparison kills your idols. Yes, and everyone has a thriving side hustle and the perfect family and going on trips and have zero extra body where the pressure is so much. So true comparison. Girl, when I tell you that some days I just decide not to go on social media. Not for like for the personal life and stuff, I don't really look into that because I'm a very firm believer in I'll get there when I get there. That is my view of life. And I know for a fact that I don't want to be like our parents or the generation before us that they had no fun. Like they worked all their life, saved all their money for retirement, thinking that they're gonna have a good time in retirement, and now all they do is ache all over and fall sick, and they cannot even go on the vacations or the cruises and all the things that they worked all their life for. So I'm the type of like, I'm living my life now. So, but the thing that bothers me is the career accomplishments. That bothers me a lot because it's like I'm you get on the internet and you see someone just selling you a really bad dream, like, this is how I make $25,000 in a week. And then you're sitting there like, okay, let me hear what this person has to say. This has to be an interesting business module. But then they go on this long rant for like 30 minutes and they're not saying anything. And what I noticed they do is like they try to reel you in to sell you all of these dumb courses. To sell you all of these dumb courses, and then they first reel you in with the lifestyle. So the people I notice that always do the life that start with the lifestyle, like, oh, I'm always on vacation, I'm working from the Maldives, I'm working from a chopper in the sky, a hotel in the heavens and stuff, whatever it is. So they try to sell you the dream of that lifestyle. So when you're sucked in, it's like, oh my gosh, I want that life, that is the life that I want. Then they sell you a course. Only to say at the end, but of course, and hit the link in my bio, that's the one. Girl, you know. Hit the link in my bio. Oh my god, I cannot take it. I feel like people like that, that is false marketing, you know. A couple of years ago, I signed up for this webinar class. I just wanted to learn. I just wanted to learn about life insurance. I didn't know much about life insurance a couple of years ago. So there was this webinar, like, he was like, I'm gonna give you all of this information for free, life insurance, blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh my god, good. I'm gonna go learn. Child, tell me why I got on that webinar and this guy did not say anything for 1 hour. Instead, he was directing you to another private course where they're always on sale, they're always on a discount. Every day you are just catching the 50% off every day for the last 2 years. So he was like, oh, it's this, the course costs $2,000, but because they're on sale right now, they're actually gonna give the course for $800 for the first 10 people that sign up. I rolled my eyes so hard they almost fell to the back of my head. I was so mad because that was such a waste of my time. One of my favorite guilty pleasures watching one of those people getting exposed for scamming. Child. I mean, you know how they say like don't celebrate people's downfall, but like these people are out here scamming people. And what bothers me is that people still pay money for these courses. Do you realize that they are not making money from this business that they're telling you? They're making money from you paying them to tell you about the business. That's how they're making money. They are not making money from any of these businesses and any of these ventures and things that they're telling you. They don't make money from it. They make money from these courses that they sell to you, like, oh, buy this course and buy that course. That's how they make their money. They don't make no sales, they don't do no damn drop shipping or whatever. They make money from you paying them $2,999 to learn. Imagine if 100 people pay $2,000. That's a lot of money. So that is a business strategy right there. It just really sucks because I feel like they're taking advantage of people. Times are hard, people are really vulnerable, and I'm just tired of, like, sometimes no matter how confident you are, sometimes these things will get to you because I am heavy on like career accomplishments, right? So sometimes normally the brain just tries to make you feel like you've not accomplished a lot in your career and stuff like that. And then I open my social media and then I'm seeing this person talking about how they made their first million at 21. And I'm feeling like, God, where did I go wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? So now I'm gonna start with, okay, so this is a part that is very interesting. If you have acne like me, acne scars like me, you need color correct. So I use the Fenty Beauty color correct in, what is this? Pumpkin. So this is called pumpkin. It's red on the inside. So I'm just gonna put it on all the dark spots of my face. I'm gonna get a little closer. You guys, I'm gonna shift the camera a little closer so you can really see what I'm doing here. Okay, I think that's really close. So I have all these acne scars on this side of my face. I'm gonna put, you know what? Sorry, I need to prime my face. So I have an oily face. Are you going out after this, May? Darling, I was supposed to go out, but I'm not going out anymore. It's too late, but I just wanted to hang out with you guys. I'm not going anywhere, so we have all night, no rush. So I have an acne prone skin, I have an oily face. So this is how I do my makeup and it stays all night. I don't need to reapply. I don't dab my face with anything. The secret is I use 3 primers, and these are the 3 primers that I use. I use Patrick Star One Size Secure the Blur. You cannot see the words on it because I have run through this thing. I use that, and then I use the Patrick Star One Size Secure the Sweat. I have also worked this one. Yes, we're having a little party, Hannah. I use Secure the Sweat, and then I top it off with the e.l.f. Power Grip. So these are the 3 primers that I use because my face is so oily. And trust me when I say, when I do this, I don't reapply my makeup even when I go to the club, even when I go dancing. Like, no, it's just, my makeup is just set, and I only use a very small quantity of each because I have 3 primers. So I'm just gonna do my makeup exactly how I would on a regular day that I'm going out. So I warm it up in my hands like this, and I apply it to my entire face. Okay, forehead, and just keeping this brow area. Okay, that's the first primer. The second primer is Secure the Sweat. So with Secure the Sweat, I will only like really focus on my T-zone because that is a place that gets oily really fast. So I need to stock up on this Secure the Sweat. It's a very good primer. So if you had to choose between these 3 primers, I would say go for Secure the Sweat first, the second e.l.f. Power Grip, and then the last one will be Secure the Blur. So, but if I have to choose one, gun to my head, I have to choose one, I will go with Secure the Sweat. It's really good, and it really holds your makeup, but I cannot do without this e.l.f. I've been using this for more than a year now since it came out, and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Secure the Sweat to on my T-zone. I'm not applying all over my face, just my T-zone area. Okay, nice call. That. And then now I'm going in. Child, my bracelet is busy destroying my dress. I didn't even notice. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with e.l.f. Secure Power Grip, sorry. And this one as well is a very small quantity that I'm using. But I'm gonna make sure that I spread this across of my face. Guys, let me finish applying this thing. I want to talk about makeup and skincare. You know, in all my videos that I'm talking about, like disadvantages of skin lightening or skin whitening, skin bleaching, whatever you want to call it, I keep forgetting one point. So I brought out, you see how my face is sticky, so I brought out all the things to talk about this today, because I think it's something that a lot of people in the skin lightening community do not really consider. And if you're looking to lighten your skin or bleach your skin several shades, I think this is something you need to highly consider. Okay, and this is your makeup, and I'm going to elaborate. So I'm just applying this all over the places where I have my acne scars, just to color correct. And as I said before, this is the Fenty Beauty Color Correct in Pumpkin. That is the name. So the one thing that is not heavily talked about in makeup, I have some eye bags there. The one thing that is not heavily talked about in makeup is the fact that in skin whitening or lightening is the fact that your skin changes a lot. And every time your skin changes, you need to buy new makeup products. Why is no one talking about that? I'm going to show you all the foundations and all the concealers that I have bought over the past 1 year, borderline like 1.5 years. So I'm just gonna use this flat brush and I'm gonna tap in. So every time my skin tone changes, I have to buy a new foundation. Who else is suffering with this? Like every time I go one shade lighter, I have to buy a new foundation. And then when I come down that shade and maybe I mess up, I use a bad product and I mess up my skin, now I am like 2 shades darker. Now I have to buy a new foundation. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I mean by that. Because I remember when I fell sick, I lost a couple shades. I lost like 3 shades. So I had to go get a new foundation that is darker than my actual foundation, just to make sure that okay, it's the same as my skin, because my former foundation had become a lot more whiter than my skin was at the time. The other thing that I also noticed when I went to, you guys remember my trip in Arizona? I told you guys like, oh my gosh, I have a tan. By the time I got back, my foundation was like super light. I looked crazy in my foundation and my concealer. So true. And the concealer, yes. Guys, let me conceal my face and show you guys the pile of foundations and concealers that I have over the years, because my skin tone keeps changing. So to conceal my acne after I put the color correct, I go in with black opal. I love black opal. It's very full coverage. You should try it. It's very affordable as well. I think this was like $10 or so. Very affordable brand and good quality, and it comes in a reasonable quantity as well. So this is the face and body concealer, total coverage, black opal. This is in Heavenly Honey. So I just put a little bit of this around my face. And when you have acne like me, when you have acne scars like me, do not be stingy on the products. You really have to get in there to conceal a lot of these things. So when I tell people that like skin whitening or skin lightening, bleaching your skin, it's not a hobby for the bored, it's not a hobby because we're just bored. It's an expensive hobby. So I use a beauty blender. This beauty blender is by Real Techniques. It's a sponge. I wet my sponge. I squeeze all the water out of it. So what I have now is a damp sponge. This is damp. So I'm gonna go, let me I took off my rings. Let me wear them. So I will go ahead and lock and conceal all of this. It's gonna give me a perfect base to start applying my foundation. So so I'm starting to think of like, what foundation have I not tried over the years? I have used every foundation, well, not every foundation, but I've used quite a few. I've used Black Opal, Kat Von D. You guys, let me know what foundations you've used in the chat. Remember the brand beauty blender? It had everyone in the choke over. Girl, I refused to buy a sponge for $20. That was one of the things I was like, I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. Yeah, I refuse to do it. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. This is a sponge. Like, I'm not gonna let these ladies on YouTube influence me to buy a sponge for $20. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that at all. Okay. This is going great, you guys. So usually I have like a scarf or something that I use to tie down my wig, but for the purpose of this video, I didn't wear that. So we have a lot to work with today because I need to make sure that my forehead area is even as well. Okay, so we're done with that. Now I'm gonna move on to foundation. So this is what I was talking about, right? Right here, I have two foundations. This one is the light one, this one is the deep one. When I came back from Arizona, my regular foundation, which is in medium deep, would no longer work on my skin. So I had to go and buy medium deep 4. So this is medium deep 2. I had to go 2 shades down and buy medium deep 4 for it to fit my skin. So right now my skin is trying to come back, so I can use medium deep 2, but I still mix a little bit of the medium deep 4 just to balance it out, because I I got sunburn, honey. And I will show you a secret for my foundation that makes my makeup look very, very good. So this is what I do. I mix liquid highlighter with my foundation. So this is NARS, by the way. I mix liquid highlighter with my foundation. This liquid highlighter is from Iconic London, the Iconic London Illuminator, and this is in it says original, that's the name. So it's the gold one. I put it in my foundation, mix it together, and apply it on my face. It really gives that nice, shiny, glamorous look that you're looking for. Started off with Maybelline Fit Me Matte and try others. Fit Me Maybelline. Oh my gosh, I used Maybelline. It was so good. Do you feel like Maybelline is underrated? I feel like Maybelline is an underrated brand, honestly, because their products are so good. Even the loose powder, really good. I don't know why people are sleeping on Maybelline. There's also Milani. I love Milani. Milani foundation. And back in the day, my acne was really, really bad. So I used Milani foundation. It was full coverage. So I put like an entire drop. That's just bubbles. I put like an entire drop to it, like that. And then I will just need anything to mix it. I'm mixing it together like that on my sponge. So this is like very small quantity of foundation. So the thing with this NARS foundation is it's a small quantity, but it will go a long way because it is full coverage and it is matte. It's mattifying. It's a mattifying foundation because I have an oily face. So I'm just gonna evenly distribute it like that. Okay, so when you are applying your foundation, you want to make sure that you're not applying foundation on your eye area. And the reason is because you're still gonna go in with your concealer and everything. So if you do that, it's gonna look cakey, it's gonna crease, it's going to have those cracks on it, and trust me, that's not a good sight. You do your makeup. So I'm just gonna blend all of this in. I'm really skipping my eye areas because I'm gonna go in with my concealer on those areas. So do this right here and work on my forehead. Child, this wig. Okay. I have my mirror down here, you guys, so I'm looking at it. So what you want to do is blend in the concealer from your eyebrows. Blend it in to your foundation as well, so you don't have those harsh lines on top of your eyebrows, okay? All right, so, and when you're doing this, you want to make sure you're not scrubbing. You're just gently tapping the product on like that. And it says, I was looking at the Milani Ulta and I walked away. Girl, go back and get it. Oh, go back and get Milani. It's so freaking good. May try foundation brush. It's more flawless than a sponge soak up the foundation. Really? I don't know. I've never really known how to work with foundation brushes. And I do have foundation brush. You know what? I'm going to try it and see how it goes. So when it soaks up the product, right? I just squeeze the sponge like that. The product comes out even more and I apply it on my face. All right, so now I'm gonna conceal. My concealer, I use Too Faced Born This Way. And this is the multi-sculpting concealer. This is in the color Warm Beige. So this is a Too Faced concealer that I'm using. So I will apply this in like my eye area like that. I see people have all this mathematics on how to apply concealer. Truly, I don't have time for that. So apply like that, a little here, and then I don't put much concealer on my forehead because I don't want those harsh lines on there. I put some over here and then here as such, and here like that. Okay, and then I also make sure that I put some concealer on my eyes. So this is like my eye base for my eyeshadow, just like my eye base on my eyeshadow. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my contour stick. I use 2 contour stick and I'll explain why. So I use the Lyte Cosmetic contour stick. These contour sticks, they're like butter, super good. And then I use the Fenty contour stick. So this one is darker and this one is lighter. So I use the lighter contour stick on my nose because I don't want the dark one to create harsh lines on my nose contour. So I do a very simple contour. I don't have time for all those complicated things that people do on the face. So you see how light that one is? It's not too dark. And then I go in with the darker contour stick on the other areas of my face. This is in the shade No Limits Strengths. Okay, so this is so buttery. It's so nice. I have used it. This is what it looks like. It's super dark. You can see. Oh my god, that's dirty. Okay, I'm gonna clean that after. I'm not doing that right now. So what you want to do is, normally people do this, suck their cheeks in and do their contour. But what I realized is if you want to lift your face up, you want to lift your face up a little more, so you go right slightly above the ear is where I do my contour. That's why you see my face looks very snatched every time I do my makeup. So I'm just gonna line that up there like this, like right up there, like that. I don't do much because I truly don't want it to be super harsh, like that. And then here's another secret to really define the jawline. I go in with the contour on these areas, as you see me doing, like this. And then a few dots on the forehead, like so. Not too much, just a couple dots. Because when you go to blend it, it will mix up properly. So this is how I mark my face to contour. And now the secret to long-lasting makeup, you don't want your makeup to budge. When you do this, you will take your setting spray, you spray before you start to blend. So, oh Hannah, yes, 1 minute. Let me spray this. I have so much to tell you about the pawpaw mixture. So for this spray, I'm using the Urban Decay D-Slick mattifying setting spray. This is also oil control. So because I have an oily face, this step is a banger. Okay, so I use this, apply it on my face. Okay, I actually use 3 setting sprays as well. So I'll use the second setting spray, which is by Murphy Continuous Setting Mist, the black one. All right, so I'm gonna use my hand fan to dry it just a little. Okay, so Hannah, for the pawpaw mixture, girl. So the first thing first, it works, okay? But I will say I'm not fond of the lotion because I started to notice some new stretch marks. Yeah, so you need to be very careful with the lotion, but the oil, the soap is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna start blending. So this is how I mixed my pawpaw lotion, right? I already showed you guys everything that I was going to do with that pawpaw lotion in my live video, right? So I mixed it with Pore Jaune and my anti-reaction. Yeah, it's very strong. I mixed it with Pore Jaune and my anti-reaction ingredients. So one thing that I noticed was the consistency changed. The consistency changed when I mixed my serum in it, because I mixed I mixed the oil, I mixed Pore Jaune, étape 2, the concentrate stage 2, and that was the old one that I still had. Remember I told you guys that I changed the formula, so I mixed it in there. And then I mixed my Philo Bath, I mixed my Skin Doctor Stretch Mark Ampoule, and then I mixed some vitamin E oil, like just regular vitamin E that I mixed in there, just to like help calm down the lotion a little. But still the lotion, I noticed some stretch marks, so I used the last one. Good thing I did not mix a whole bunch. I used the last one yesterday. What do you think of the Pawpaw Intensive Tube? So for the tube, right, I have not used the tube. So I was going through the comments and I saw someone said something about not applying the tube on your skin. Honestly, I was going to mix it in my lotion, but then I read that comment that said, May, don't apply the pawpaw tube on your skin. It will burn your skin. This is for like your elbows and other tough areas. And guess what? They were right, because I looked into it. Make Magic, darling, you are gorgeous without makeup. I know, I'm doing the makeup for me because I like it. So I did some research and I found a lot of other people saying the same thing, that you should not use the pawpaw tube on your skin, that it will burn your skin. So I don't remember exactly who that subscriber is, but you know yourself. Thank you very much for saving my skin, because I honestly did not know. I am looking for my contour brush. I can't find it. So I have my brushes sitting right here. Okay, my contour brush is right in the middle. May Fountain of Youthfulness. Oh, thank you. So to do my contour, I always use this contour brush from Real Technique as well. It says this is a expert face brush. It says on the expert face brush. Then I will spray a little bit of my setting spray on the brush. Then I'll dab it on my hand just to remove the excess. And then I start to contour my face. So you see where I drew this? I'm just gonna go in a tapping motion. I'm not bringing it down, I'm tapping upwards, because you want to lift the face upwards. So anyway, as I was saying, guys, Hannah, yeah, I did not, but not in the video. Okay. Yeah, the tube. Yeah, so I found out that you're not supposed to use the tube um on your skin. You're just supposed to use it on like your elbow and some other tough areas, right? You're not supposed to use it on directly on your skin, because I would have mixed it in the lotion. Thank God. Thank you guys so much for bringing that to my attention, because child, my whole skin would have been a big fat disaster. Oh my God. So I forgot to, normally I start contouring my nose first because I use a lighter contour, but I forgot to do that, so no problem. I just did that. Okay. So that's how I contour my face. I lift my face upwards just like that. All right. So now I'm going to do my forehead because there's less product on my forehead, and I'm going to do my jawline last because there's more product on there. Hey love. Hi Stacy. You guys say hi to Stacy Benz. That's where I get all my wigs from. She makes all my wigs, you guys, and you know that I always link her in the videos. Stacy Benz also has a YouTube channel where she shows you how to take care of your wigs. She has a master class right now. She's actually on sale, and yeah, her wigs are just beautiful. Thank you Stacy. Hannah says, I think I'll have to try Maxi Light. I heard it smells good and not too strong. Maxi Light, I don't mind the smell actually. I don't mind the smell. I have used Maxi Light, but I didn't use it for long because I had a skin reaction to Maxi Light. I remember someone said something about Maxi Light. I said, I've never used Maxi Light, but then I remember that I have used Maxi Light, but it was such a long time ago. It was such a long time ago that I used Maxi Light, and I think I reacted to it badly, so I never went back. Okay, so we're done contouring the forehead with our contour cream. That's her. She's the one. She's the one responsible for all the slayage. All the slayage that you guys see. So now I'm just contouring my jawline. So with the jawline, you can actually bring it across, bring it down like this. You don't need to do the tapping motion because it's the jawline. But when you drag this way, make sure you're contouring backwards, okay? Because you want to lift the jawline. You want to make it look as sharp as possible. Make sure you're contouring backwards, and then any sharp line that is left on your face, you just dab on it like that. Okay, there we go. So on this part, I do it a little different. For my setting powder, I do it very different, okay? So I'm done with the contouring. We're gonna go with the setting powder. So the pawpaw, if I have to advise, thanks, Make Magic. If I have to advise you when it comes to pawpaw lotion, I will say one thing, that the lotion is strong. The lotion, it works. Make no mistake, it works. My skin has popped back to its former glory. Not all the way. It has given me a nice golden tone, golden yellow tone, and I've only used it for what, a week and a half, 2 weeks. I think this week will make it, this week made it 2 weeks, I believe. So it gives that nice golden tone, but but it will give you stretch marks. That is my observation for the pawpaw lotion. So you guys, my contour, I don't think is complete. So I usually do a little cut around this area, and for that I use my I use the Chanel Le Beige contour just to accentuate. I want to have that sunken jaw like I had a buccal fat removal surgery. If you cannot do surgery, just fix it up until it looks like you had surgery. Okay, so that's it right there. This was such a waste of money anyway, but it still works. Okay, so now for the setting spray, would you say the cream in the tube is stronger than the lotion? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. The cream in the tube is super strong. The lotion is okay. The lotion is strong, but not as strong as the tube cream. So yes, absolutely. Yes, buccal fat, it makes people look like corpses. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, it works for some people, but other people, it just looks bad. So for my first, I use two setting powder. For the first one, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in medium 2. So that's what I'm gonna use. So I will use this little powder puff. Yep, Stacy told me about this powder puff, and I was like, I know I got it somewhere, and then I went and I got it. Oh, you mean the cream jar? So for that, I don't know, but in my experience, usually the creams in the jar are usually stronger. So this one, I'm just tapping. The creams in the jar are usually stronger than the lotion, and also the cream in the jar is more potent and is heavier, is thicker, which means that it's very friendly for people with dry skin. I say this because that is the same phenomenon with the Caro White. Caro White in the bottle, the lotion is not as strong as the cup cream. So I'm thinking because it's the same company, that is the same idea. That is the same idea behind it, but I might be wrong. Okay. So after I have used, where did that come from? So after I have set with the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, I'm gonna go in now to set it again with, to bake with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey. So this is Laura Mercier translucent in honey. Tell us about the glass skin on the internet. Girl, so glass skin, I've never been able to achieve glass skin status. But the one thing that everyone is talking about is that glass skin is Korean. It's a Korean skincare. Let me drink some water. That is Korean skincare. routine, and that if you're using Korean skincare products, you might just be able to achieve glass skin. Honestly, I would love that. I also learned that fruit enzymes will give you glass skin. So now I'm just applying the setting powder under my eyes like this. I'm gonna apply it under my eyes, on my nose, on top of my eyes, because I'm setting the concealer that we applied there. So this will give me a flawless base to apply my eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm using my translucent powder to set all of this in. Okay, and then forehead. Oh, it's getting all over my dress. Oh my gosh. Forehead as such. Wait, snail mucin? I've not heard of that. People use it. People are using it to get glass skin. Child, that is interesting. I need to do some research. But my thing is, for you to obtain glass skin, you need to have clear skin first. I don't have clear skin, so I cannot aim for glass skin when acne is almost making me cry every day. So that is the first contour. The second contour will be my powder contour. I have this angle looking brush, it's a weird looking brush like this. So I'm gonna use powder contour. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in mahogany. This bronzer, I remember when this bronzer came out, Jesus Christ, everyone and the mama was talking about it. For good cause, this is really good. I have put this bronzer to work. So I'm just gonna use that and bronze on top of the cream contour, just slightly, not too much, just like that. And then accentuate that line that we made under our cheek. And then I'm really gonna go in on my forehead area, just so we don't have that white hash line. I'm really struggling with my wig today on this one, but that's okay. Like so. Okay, so I like to, when I'm contouring, I like to contour like this. Okay, so I bring it and join down here. All right, for more than an hour. So usually my makeup takes like an hour and 30 minutes. So now while everything is baking, I'm gonna work on my eyes. So today I'm just gonna do my signature look. So my signature look is usually a wing liner and some red lips. That is my signature look. So usually for my eyeshadow, I will use my Natasha Denona mini palette. This is the mini bronze, but I want to try different types of brown today. So I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2, the Jaclyn Hill Murphy palette volume 2, and see how that works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to my Natasha Denona palette. Yeah, it's called Cosrx Advanced Nail Mucin. It's in Ulta. Gosh, I wish I could try it, but then my skin is just so bad with acne. I would want to, because glass skin, I don't think glass skin will work with someone that has too many blemishes on the skin. So I'm gonna use these regular browns and these nudes up here because I want a neutral look. That's what I do for my signature look. So I'm gonna go with the first brown. Oh, that's not really a brown now, is it? Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk to you guys is in one of my most recent videos, someone had asked like, "May your glow up is phenomenal." Like, I should tell them how how I did it. So I don't know if anyone is interested in hearing that story. So now I'm just going in with a very soft, something is poking my eye and I cannot find what it is. Oh, I found it. It's just some hair in the wrong direction. So I'm going in with that light brown in the crease area like that. And that's literally all what I will be doing, because the this brown is not, this palette for some reason it's not doing it for me today. So I'm gonna use my Natasha Denona, which I love, by the way. I love this palette so much. You can tell by how much I'm using it. Okay. For some reason, Natasha Denona, it just works better for me. The consistency is great, and it really just melts into the skin. Okay, like that. Okay, Hannah. So, first of all, I think always the first thing to like always look nice is you have to want to do it for yourself first. I know it sounds cliche and it sounds like all those funny gurus on the dating coaches and all those people on the internet, but what I'm telling you is true. You need to have to like it. So the glow up for me has always been there, but there was a time where baby I was going through it that I never lost confidence or anything. I almost lost sight of who I was, but then I snapped out of it. I'm interested in no one to go to. Stacy. Oh my god, guys, you guys need to check Stacy's Instagram. She is the glow up queen. She looks so good. Her hair is always on point. Her makeup is always perfect. Like Stacy, don't even cause girl. But anyway, so there was I think about 4 years ago, three. So I just decided to. I was sitting one day. I don't know what happened, but I stumbled upon a video. I don't remember from who, and the video was just talking about if you need to be the change that you want to see, and it's like, oh, as ladies we need to like take care of ourselves or something like that, like it makes you feel better. And at that time I was having so many issues. My skin was crazy. I was breaking out so bad, um because I was eating whatever, you know. So I was eating whatever. I didn't have a diet or anything. And so when I watched that video, it's like, oh, you have to take care of yourself and stuff like that. I was like, wait a minute, I only have one body. I need to take care of myself. I need to feel good about myself. I've always loved makeup, fashion, and everything, but I'm only human. So from time to time, I kind of forget what my passion is. So I stumbled on that video and it was talking about like glow up and like taking action over your life and stuff like that. And so I just snapped out of it. And the first thing I remember doing was changing my diet. Guys, here comes my iconic eyeliner. The first thing I remember doing was changing my entire diet. Like, I just got up that one day and I was like, I'm no longer eating this. I'm no longer. I've never been the type to drink soda anyway. I've never liked soda. So since time immemorial, I don't drink soda. But on top of that, it was more like a veto. Oh, Hannah, thank you. So for me, it was more like a veto. I was like, okay, I'm not eating this. I'm not eating this junk anymore. I used to love ice cream, even though I was highly lactose intolerant. And for some weird reason, I didn't realize that these things might be contributing to the deterioration. It was contributing to my breakouts. Duh. But I don't know. I just didn't realize that at the time, which is very self-explanatory, but for some reason I just didn't realize that. So I cut off. I did not look unhealthy, but I felt unhealthy. I felt unhealthy in the inside. I felt like something was wrong. So I started hitting the gym. Oh, Hannah, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea what words like this mean, because the way I started YouTube, Stacy actually helped me to start my YouTube channel. Believe it or not, you guys. Stacy helped me because back then I had a Facebook page. I was just doing my Facebook Live and just hanging out with my friends. And she was like, hey, you can do this on YouTube, right? And so she urged me to start this YouTube channel and find my niche. And every time she would tell me, you don't need to edit your videos, just post it. So today, if I don't edit videos, blame Stacy. She was like, it's okay, man, you don't need to edit your videos, just post it, don't worry about it, just post it. And so I started making videos. And then on top of that, I started watching like this level up. I started reading like leveling up books. And for some reason, I just wanted to be different. I just wanted to do something different, because at the time I had just graduated from school. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. I had just graduated from school. I had lost my job at that time, so I was currently unemployed. So I was really, really down. And then I realized that I needed to take control of my life. And I had realized at that time that all of my life evolved around my ability to perform at my job. So when I did not have a job, I was feeling low. I was not depressed, but I was very, very sad. Um, and I am a loner. I can be by myself for like weeks and weeks, but I can I can identify when I'm not happy, even when I'm a loner. So I was not happy. So I thought to myself, like, I need to do something about this. Like, my whole life centered around my work and everything. My life still centers around my work and my passions and the things that I love. But at that time, I didn't really know how to compartmentalize. Thank you, ladies. I didn't know how to compartmentalize, so it was just work, 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 work was like my driving force until I lost my job at that time. Then I realized, like, my life cannot only just be work. I need to find something that makes my heart beat. And then at the time, I was like, I need to improve myself personally as a woman as well. So what I do usually is I make sure that my liner goes straight like this. If you see what I'm doing, like that. I know it looks a little fat, but don't worry. When the lashes come in, everything balances itself out. That's why with my signature look, I always have to wear lashes, because that is the way it balances itself out. So yeah, I was saying to myself, like, I need to feel good about myself. I need to look good. And so I just started going at it. The first thing I did was, we do, Stacy. We have similar stories. Christina says, I can relate. When I had stopped working for a time, I felt depressed. I was, yes, yeah, it was such a horrible time. And funny thing is, all of this I had this epiphany before COVID. So a lot of people, this happened in, I think, 2018. A lot of people were having an epiphany and people were coming to this big realization during COVID. I actually had my big realization before COVID. Um, so yeah, and then the first thing I did was, I never stepped out of my house unprepared, like never. And people do things for other people. I genuinely dress and do my makeup for me. And to be quite frank, most times it's like, oh, you do makeup to impress men. No, I don't. Like, sometimes I'll do makeup, and when other women or my friends give me compliments, say your makeup looks good, I am in cloud nine. Like, that would make me more happy. It would give me more joy than when a man tells me, oh, you look beautiful. I mean, I do appreciate that, but like, when my friends when other women and my friends are like, girl, your makeup looks good, I'm like, stop it. Thank you. So I love it. So I never left the house looking unkempt ever. That was my first resolution. I just graduated and it was tough finding a job because of the layoffs. It was scary. Hannah, oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I remember I lost my job. They was a massive layoff. They laid everybody off. I was like, this is not it. And I was just out of school at the time, and I was excited, like, oh, I'm getting into the job market, girl. Yeah, thank God it worked out. It's just crazy. So my first resolution for my glow up was, I never I never leave the house unprepared. I wasn't invited for dinner because they said I don't like to look chill, always dressed up. That made me know I should just. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. If they're giving you, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Don't feel bad, because if there is a dress code, if there's a dress theme, if they say there's a theme, and then you come in a different attire that does not correspond with the theme, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, that's not nice. But there is usually no dress code. So why do they expect you to show up like a peasant? Those are not your friends. Like, my friends that I hang out with every day, they already know. They're okay with it. They already know I always show up like I own the place. That is just who I am. That's how I show up. Yeah, don't you're right, Hannah. Don't hang out with them anymore. That's not okay. It means they're looking at you sideways. My friends, when I look not dressed up, I'm always dressed up. So when I just look casual a little bit, even though my casual is somebody's dressed up, but my friends know my casual. So when I look casual, when we're going out for, like, if we're going out for brunch and I'm just too tired and I just look casual, my friends will ask me like, girl, what happened? Are you okay? Girl, what happened? Are you okay? Because they know that is who I am. And the first thing of the glow up is, there are certain things you need to avoid at all costs. So this is a list of the things that I started avoiding at all costs. The first thing was yoga pants. Oh my God. Like, why are yoga pants a thing? Yoga pants are to, either you're going to Walmart or you're going to the gym. Why are you wearing yoga pants? Even if you're going to Walmart, like, But then I understand the Walmart run. I get it. But like, why would you wear yoga pants anywhere? Like, why? Explain to me why you're in yoga pants at a restaurant. Explain to me why you're wearing yoga pants to a dinner. Like, maybe I'm missing something. Like, what is the reason here? If you guys know, please let me know, because I'm failing to see what the reason is. So yeah, that was the first thing for me. Yoga pants was a no. No. So this is a part that usually takes all of my time for my makeup, my eyes. Guys, this wing liner is not cooperating. I think I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's not cooperating. Hopefully the lash fixes it. So I'm not gonna touch it anymore. This one looks nice. This one looks botched. So first thing, eliminate yoga pants. Do not step outside of your house with yoga pants, except you're going to the gym, or you're going to the trash can, or you're going to the mailbox, or maybe you're in the kitchen, you're cooking, and then you forgot to buy salt. And so you just need to dash out and go to Walmart or Target to get some salt. That is okay. But aside that, please do not leave your houses in yoga pants. That is just not okay. Even casual is still put together. That's right. When my friend who dresses up shows up a bit off, I ask if they're okay. It's a signal. It truly is. We are not okay. Check on us. If you have a friend that always dresses up and then she shows up one time and she's not dressed up, please check on us. Check on us. Ask us what's going on, because we're not okay. So I'm gonna do my waterline. Guys, I don't talk too much when I'm doing my waterline because it can get tricky. And I might poke myself in the eye. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little liner and just pull my eyes out a little bit like that. I'll do the same thing on this side. So yoga pants, right? We have that out of the door. The next thing is sweatpants. Where are you going to with sweatpants if you're not going to the gym, or you're not going to wash your car, or you're just not going to do something? So the one thing that I learned was that do not wait for special occasions to look good. Your life is a special occasion. Your existence alone is a special occasion. Do not wait for a special occasion to look good, okay? Always look good. So that's how I live my life. Like, there are days when I'm not going anywhere. I'll just do makeup because it's going to make me feel better. Can you please show the eyeliner you use for the bottom lash line? Yes, it is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Jet. It's the cream, waterproof cream eyeliner in Jet, like jet black. This is it. It's my favorite. Yeah, so the second thing is sweatpants. Like, just don't do it. Sweatpants, it just diminishes your whole look. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in for my mascara. I'm going to use this Yves Saint Laurent mascara right here. So I have two mascaras that I use. So this one is for volume. So this one is just to increase the volume of my top lashes, like that. Oh my god, you guys, it's almost 2 hours and I'm still on my lashes. You know, when you're doing your makeup and you're talking, it takes more time. So I'm gonna go in with the second mascara, which is the Chanel mascara. I love this because you just click and it comes out. So this one is for length, and I also use this for my bottom lash. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my bottom lash right there. And then this is another trick, because the bristles are so tiny, I use them for my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna accentuate my eyebrows and darken them a little with my mascara. Darken my eyebrows just a little. So I'm just brushing the hair in very soft strokes upwards. So you see how my eyebrows now look a lot more darker than they were before. Okay, so these are my eyelashes that I'm gonna use. These lashes, there's no brand for these lashes. There's no brand for these lashes. Yeah, I bought it at my local beauty supply store. So I'm gonna start going as quick as I can because this video is too long. So after sweatpants, the other thing that you should not be doing. Child, I cannot find my glue. Okay, so the other thing that you should not be wearing out of your house, name a country or an edit. I don't understand your question, Samantha. I don't think the chat is moving. I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna just throw on my lashes and then continue with my face. So my eyes and my eyebrows are usually the things that takes the most time in my makeup routine. So by the time I succeed to do my eyes, it is game over. Like, I'm practically done. So I just put a little bit of glue on top of my eye to help the process because I don't want to be here all day. They do. They truly do. They truly do. I buy all of my lashes at the beauty supply store. And then Stacy used to have a lash line. But she stopped because it was a little cumbersome to her schedule. Stacy used to have a lash line. So she would send me some of her lashes with the wigs. Her lashes were really good. I used one of her lashes one time. It was really good. It was really good. Yeah, all of my lashes, I buy them at the beauty supply. And did you also notice that the lashes at the beauty supply, they're very affordable and they're really good. This is like the 4th time I'm reusing this particular lash. Oh, I froze? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that. Probably my Wi-Fi usually does that. I don't understand for the life of me. You know what? I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi. I just turned off my Wi-Fi. Usually, even the image quality is usually better with my Wi-Fi turned off. Sometimes when my Wi-Fi is on, it's just a little too blurry. So I just popped the lash on. I'm gonna let it dry properly. Then I will come back and rearrange it and realign it, because if I try to realign it right now, it's gonna be too much. Oh, it's your internet. The makeup is giving already. Thank you. So the hardest part is done. So now we're just gonna complete the face. So first things first, I'm going to use my powder. Okay guys, this is also the things I was telling you. I have two powders because my skin shade changes all the time. So these are my Marc Studio Fix um powders. So this is N40, NW40 is what I use now. When I started skin lightening and everything, I was using NW43. So because my skin always fluctuates, sometimes I mix both of them when I lose like 2 shades, and then if I lose like 1 shade, I use NW42. Plain lash and eyeliner gave me a hard time when I was studying. Girl, the first time I applied an eyeliner, it was a hot mess, and it was that liquid eyeliner, like the liquid ones. I applied it on my waterline, girl. My whole eye turned black. So I'm going to use NW40. I'm going to use my powder brush. It's my Real Technique powder brush. Oh, sorry, that brush is too dirty. So I'm going to use a different brush. I don't know what. I think this was BH Cosmetics. They shut down after COVID. That was such a good brand. So I'm putting very little powder and I'm just brushing off the excess on my face. Surprised you haven't drank water. Girl, thank you for reminding me. I started to realize my throat was itchy. But you know, I have I always have my water bottle at arm's length, arm's reach. Yeah. I always say, you guys, I'm thirsty. Let me drink some water. Guys, what do you think about shower gels? I would like to get into shower gels a lot more. This purple shower gel is really good. And I'm thinking of using shower gels a lot more in the future. So are there any recommendations that you guys can make from that you guys have used for um, whitening shower gel so far that I can also try? Okay, so I'm gonna go in and bronze one more time, but I'm gonna use a different bronzing palette. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 3. This is Hourglass, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here and the first two. So this one and this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use it to bronze my cheeks just a little more before I use my blush. Okay, so I mostly use this a lot for my forehead because I don't want the bronzing on my forehead to be too dark. And also this one has a little bit of shimmer, so it just works perfectly for my forehead. They work, right? Yeah. Yeah. The last time I used a shower gel was like a year ago. I had told you guys about that shower gel, but I made it with the black soap, the African black soap. I did the melt, they call it melt and pour. I have no idea why, but I melted it and I put a whole bunch of stuff in it, and oh my God, it whitened my skin really good. I have this really long life where I was talking about it. I think that life was like 2 hours from last year. If you check my life, my playlist, you see it there. It was like 2 hours. I was going on and on and on about it. This eyeliner is giving me PTSD for when I didn't know how to draw my liners. Okay, So now I'm going to do my blush. So for this look, I always go with a very subtle blush. I don't want my blush to be, well, today I'm gonna go with a subtle brown blush, and this will be NARS in Savage. So this is what the blush looks like. I actually really like it. So some people smile, they apply the blush, but when you smile and apply your blush, when you stop smiling, the blush will come down. So you want to apply your blush without smiling, so that way you're really gauging the area you're applying your blush on. Added drop Dove shampoo. Yes, that's the one. I just open them, put them in the bottle. Yes, that is the one. That is the one. That's the one. I melted it and then put it in a bottle. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. So what charge are you using? Perfect White. Is Perfect White the one with the green bottle? Yes, that life was long, honey. I think this one will be very long too. I'm doing my best to finish here as quick as I can. I don't want it to extend anymore. But I really wanted to give like a detailed step by step on this makeup look. So now when you're done applying the blush with your face down, then you can smile and fix it up under the eyes like that. Okay, so this is another trick, and this is where I clean up under the blush. Okay, so I just go in there and do this and clean up that area. I don't do too much powder. I see a lot of people do a lot of powder, but I don't, because it's always very difficult to, blend it off. So I'm gonna do the same on this side as well. Go right at the top of the ears, bring it down like that. Very little powder, very little powder. And you don't go all the way like this. So when you get around this area, you just curve it down here, and that should be good to go. So that really gives your face that definition that it needs. And then I'm gonna go in now with my brush and my powder brush and blend it out. Blend it out like this. You guys, the other thing that makes me always look put together is, as a woman, I think it should be part, if you want to go on a glow up journey, I think it should be part of your journey. Your nails need to always be done, no matter what. No chipped nails, no broken nails, no chipped nail polish. If you can, I know that times are hard, and there was a time where it was so hard for me to get a full set. So what I would do is I would clean my nails. I would not have a single stain under my nail, no dirt, no nothing. My nails were perfectly clean, because at the time I did not have the budget to do a full set. So I was just going to keep my natural nails very clean. My hands are always moisturized. So that is the second thing. You have to always get your nails done. Bluish with the lady showing her back. That's the one. The gel is blue. That's the one. I think I've seen it. She's posing kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our setting spray. Because I'm not going anywhere, I'm not gonna use all of my setting spray, but I'll show you all the setting sprays that I use. I use 3 setting spray. The first one is the Urban Decay. Let me show you the new bottle, because that old bottle is beat up. The first one is the Urban Decay De-Sleek Mattifying Oil Control Setting Spray. That's the first one. The second one is the Murphy Continuous Setting Mist. And then the last one that I put on top is the Patrick Star One Size Until Dawn. Honey, these went viral. You could not get this in any store. It's crazy. I had to bend over backwards and jump so many hoops and went through the shadow of the fire up there to get this. Okay. So I'll need to go wash my hands at some point before I touch my hair. So I'm gonna apply my setting spray. So the secret with the setting spray is don't be stingy with it. Apply a very generous amount of setting spray. Like, let it drip on your face. So I'm gonna take my hand fan. Oh, La Bamaquas. But La Bamaquas shower gel doesn't lighten, but I think La Bamaquas, I think it's a lightening. Well, if you mix it, if you pro mix it, it can lighten your skin. So yes, there's a quick recipe for La Bamaquas. So if you want La Bamaquas to whiten your skin, what you can do is you know La Bamaquas come in a very big quantity, right? So you divide it into 3. So 1/3 of it you mix 2 citro light. Is it citro clear? That little serum like that, citro clear, yeah. So you mix citro clear in it. That should get the job done. So now we're going to move on to our highlighter, which is the last phase. I'm gonna take some setting spray and spray on my highlighter brush. So let's see what highlighter I want to use today. So today I'm going to use the MAC Global, the Mineralized Skin Finish. I don't know which one this is. Global Glow, that's what the name is. It's a mineralized skin finish powder. If I can open it, okay. So I'm gonna apply this on my highlighting areas. So this one you can smile, so little smile. One of the things I like about Marc highlighter is it no matter how much you apply it, it always looks very natural. It looks super natural. So I use more than one highlighter. That's another thing that I do as well. And I'll show you all the highlighters that I use. Citro Clear, small but mighty. Citro Clear, that's it. So you can mix Citro Clear in La Bamaquas. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead like that. And it will get the job done. Okay, so you see how natural that looks? But because it's me, I am not satisfied. So I am going to use another highlight. So this highlight, I have a couple highlights, but today this is the one I want to use. So I usually rotate between the Fenty highlight and the Becca Champagne Pop, but today I'm gonna do the Fenty highlight. This is the double highlight in Afternoon Snack and Mo Honey. This is a kilowatt highlight. So I'm gonna use this one right here. It's a little shiny. I'm gonna slightly add a little bit to it. Okay. And then now I will go in with the last highlight, which is the Makeup by Mario highlight in the shade Honey. So that's what it looks like on the inside. I'm just gonna, this highlight, oh my God, this highlight is, look at that. Chat, look at that. I don't know what Makeup by Mario did, but baby, whoo. Look at the glow, it looks like a donut. It looks like a donut fresh out of the grease, the oil, whatever the the fried donuts in. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at the glow. See how the light is just hitting that? If you have not used this highlighter, you need to try it. Tio and Epidem the Alcohol Lotion Serum, but good for soaps. Tio, does it look like Citroclear? If it looks like Citroclear, then I get it. I see why. Yeah, so you can use, and that is one of the videos that I have filmed actually. I'm just lazy to upload it. You can use Citroclear to activate literally any, you can use Citroclear to activate any shower gel. Okay guys, so I'm gonna take my powder brush one more time without any powder and just blend and just mix up everything. So I need to wash my hands before I touch my hair. I'm gonna wash my hands and I will be right back. Guys, I'm just standing I'm standing right by the camera to wash my hands in the sink, so I am not far away. Okay. All right. So this is my full glam routine. So now that I'm almost done, let me release the wig. So usually my signature look I always have on my red lip. So I'm gonna go back now and try to fix the lashes because as you can see there's some space in between. So I'm going to fix that real quick. So I had to let it dry so that way when I fix it, it just sits pretty without bothering my eyes or anything. Because when the glue is still wet and you try to fix it, it might go either way. So the next thing we're going to need is some lipstick. And what is made without a red lipstick? So today we're going to do, I need to clean my lips of the foundation. Okay. So today we're going to do a red lip. Before I do that, I'm going to do some bird marks. I love a good bird mark. Always have one here. And then I have one up here. So I don't have my nose ring on today, so I'm just gonna highlight that a little more. Okay. So for my lips, I'm going to be using 3 different lipsticks and 1 lip pencil. So for the lip pencil, this is by Patrick Ta and it's called That's Why She's Late. That's the lip pencil. I think I've spoken about this lip pencil in one of my old videos. So I normally overline my lips. So I'm just gonna line my lips, overline my lips with this. I still have some residue of the lip balm. Guys, I'm still thinking of my transition lotion because I need to stop using pawpaw. I already stopped actually, so now I'm moisturizing and I need to think of the next strategy, what I'm gonna use next. Do you think a red lip will work with this look, or should I go with like a more nude situation? I think a red. You guys help me choose. If I really think Fenty is good. Girl, Fenty is amazing. You guys help me choose. I don't know if a red lipstick will work with this look. Let me know if I should do a red lipstick or I should do a nude-ish lipstick. Let me brush my hair while we're deciding. While we're all deciding what color of lipstick I should use. I'm a little torn. And you know, after this, I have to film more videos for the channel. Guys, I have really fun and interesting things to tell you. I got there's this lotion that I have my eye on. I might use that because I want to try something else. I don't want to use Francois Bidon anymore. I want to try something new, so I might use that. I don't know. So you guys, do you think I should do a red lip? I don't think I should do a red lip, so I'm gonna take this off. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. If Freddie says it's so perfect if you're not changing the dress. No, I'm not changing the dress. Yeah, that's red. Okay. Girl. Guys, I'm confused. There's red and there's nude. So the dress that I have on is like a dark navy blue, right? So I don't know what will work well with the navy blue dress. Nude goes with this dress. Okay, let's try a nude then. All right. So what I'm about to use, this is Juvia's Place lipstick in Morocco. So I'm gonna overline my lip with this one as well. Let's see. The art of overlining your lips. It's amazing. Okay. Like that. Okay. So this is what I used to line my lips. So now I'm gonna go in. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put a little bit. Okay. And then now I'm gonna go in with the Lancome Crème de Marron in 1112 lipstick. So it has like a little nice sheen to it. I'm gonna put that all over the lips like that. It's a nice little, like a shiny brown. Okay. Like that. Okay. And then to top it off, I'm going to add the Fenty Mauve. We just talked about mauve. I'm going to add the Fenty lipstick in mauve whites on top of it. So that really finishes the look. This is one of my favorite nude brown-ish lipstick combo. Okay, so there we go. Now for my earrings. I got these earrings from Anthropology months ago. When was that? July, in August. I got these earrings in August and I've only worn it one time. I got this at Anthropology. Thanks, guys. So I'm gonna try wearing it again. Let me see. Okay, guys, so this, I guess I've shown you guys all the products that I use to achieve my full glam look. I've shown you the process that I like, how I conceal all my acne scars, and I wonder when people say here like I'm hiding behind makeup. Then you don't even know me too well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had to remove that video because I went back and I looked at that video and I was like, this is so unlike me. I, I, I don't see why I need to be explaining myself. Guys, I found something and I'm so mad. Why didn't anybody tell me about this oil? This Aveeno Daily Moisturizer Oil. Why didn't anybody tell me about this? If you can get this oil, don't walk, run. It should be like $8 or $9. This oil, I don't even know where to start. It is so moisturizing and it's actually made for rough and dry skin. And you guys know I naturally have dry skin. The new color it is. Thanks, Christina and Hannah and Stacy. Everything came out so beautifully made. Thank you. Was it good? I always walk past it. It is so good. Get it. You will not regret it. It is so good. I have dry skin too. And then when you're doing skin lightening, it dries your skin even more. So this oil, this Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Mist, I don't know where to begin. I have to film a video tonight about my new finds, and this one is part of my new finds. I've only had it for like a week or so, but you see I've already used it. It's all the way down here. That's how good it is. It's very moisturizing. It smells so subtle. It smells really nice. Honestly, if you want to go out on like a date or something and you don't want to wear too much perfume, I guarantee it. Just take this oil, rub it in your neck area like that, and then just do that with your hair and you are good to go. Like you don't have any issues at all. It is that good. It is that good. Empties. Oh, yes. I should start keeping my empties because I always dump my empties like right after I use them. I don't know why. But that's a great idea. I'm gonna start keeping my empties so I can make that video. So Stacy taught me that when you brush your wig, you bring it to the front like this, and then you do this, and then you do that. Stacy, I remember. All right, you guys. So this, let me go grab. Okay, Stacy, thank you so much for hanging out. Yes, go grab it. This Aveeno. Girl, if you're talking about the oil, yes. This oil, and I need to mention that this oil is not a bleaching oil. It's a regular or you can even use this oil on children. Kids can use this oil. This is how good this Aveeno oil is. Okay, babes, I'll send you a video. I'll send you a picture. This is how good this oil is. It has oat oil and jojoba oil, jojoba oil in it. So it's really, really good. Very good. Like, and it smells so soft. It moisturizes your skin. And then the best way to use this oil that I found, the best way to use this oil is when you leave the shower, let your skin, don't dry out your skin completely. Leave your skin a little damp, not much, just a little. Leave a little water on your body. Spritz this on your hand and evenly massage it on your body with the water that's still on your body. Mix it properly, and then let it dry on your body. Your body will be so moisturized, you will not even know what hit you. Do we apply after sunscreen? No, apply before sunscreen, then you can apply, or you can just mix it with your sunscreen and apply it together. Yeah, so do it like that when you get out of the shower, with damp body, apply it. Ugh. Bye, Hannah. Bye. You guys, it was lovely hanging out with you. I'm gonna film a couple of videos. I had an amazing time. So watch out for a video about this particular oil here. I have a video coming up for like female hygiene products. So this is, guys, I scheduled that live by mistake. I need to find a way to delete that. Stacy, please help me. I don't know how to delete a scheduled live. Yes, Thursday I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do it, my love. Thursday is gonna be fun. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna film some videos. You're gonna be seeing them during the course of the week. But you know what? I can come on live tomorrow. We can just have a chat. But I don't know. I'll see. I'll see how that goes. But I scheduled that by mistake because I wanted to schedule this one for like 1:05, and then I scheduled for tomorrow. So, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna film a couple of videos which will be up on the channel. Guys, we are close to 7,000. Like I can taste it. Please subscribe. Um, I would love to get to 10,000 subscribers. I can't even believe that we've made it this far. So thank you all so very much. All right. Oh, you have a week showcase tomorrow? Girl, you know I'm gonna be there. You know I'm gonna be there live and direct. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna invite you on my live. You know what? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna get off right now and then let's talk about it. Hit the like button. Stacy, I'm gonna call you right after this before I start filming my video. Let's talk about it and we can plan for tomorrow for your showcase. I'm so excited to get on the live with Stacy. You guys, I'm gonna share the link so you can catch Stacy and myself just chopping it up. And did I mention that Stacy's actually my high school friend. Like we went to high school together. We come from the same hometown, from the same city. It's just I've known Stacy a long, long time. All right, you guys have a lovely night. Please expect more videos. Like and share, and also remember you're beautiful. Whether your lotion is working or not, you're still beautiful. I love you all. Bye.